So we were doing research, and part of our research just entails looking up fun facts about you. Fun fact: first kiss, Fergie at 10. What are you doing wait until 10?
We were doing a show called Kids Incorporated, which was kind of like the Mickey Mouse Club about a band, and we all played the instruments and we sang and danced on it. And she was on that. So it was a girl named Martika, and God, there was a couple other famous people. Shanice, who sang back in the day, and older than you guys probably don't remember that. But yeah, Fergie, she was 10. We were both 10, and I was kissing her and the other girl on the show.
Hey,
so, I started young, but yeah, and now we have kids the same age, and so yeah, she's been obviously an old friend for a long time.
That's crazy. I honestly never knew Fergie was with it like that for that long. Yeah. I thought Fergie just came on the scene with the Black Eyed Peas. I didn't know. I was like, oh God, she got her first kiss with Mario Lopez.
Super cute too. Super cute kid.
I would imagine so. I didn't think Mario Lopez's first kiss was going to be anything subpar.
She did me a favor with that one. That's a fun story to tell.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. If it started with Fergie and then in like your teenage years, it's Saved by the Bell and whatnot. I mean, you've been blessed with co-stars, let's say.
Yeah. No, I've had a lot of cool co-stars, and they've been pretty cool people too. So I mean, I get along pretty much with everyone. And
when you look back on Saved by the Bell, like again, I mentioned that we talked to Mark Paul, and not that he like had bad things to say by any means, but I thought of it as like I'm gonna talk to the guy who played Zach Morris, and like that's from my generation, that's like the coolest thing ever. And he was kind of like, it was an acting gig, and like I used to get pulled out of school, and like in real school I didn't have as many friends because I was doing this acting thing, and it was just like a different. I just didn't expect his memories and his thoughts about Saved by the Bell to be that way, because we all think of it as so cool and so iconic. What's like your lasting images, or when you look back on Saved by the Bell, how do you view it?
I view it fondly. I had a great time. It was fun. We did it in the summertime because everyone was a minor and they didn't want to have to mess with school. And I was the only one that went to like a real public high school. I went to Chula Vista High School with 3,500 kids, and I got to wrestle for my school. I went to dances, the prom, graduation. I had it was just like a cool summer job. And you got to remember, it was a Saturday morning show.
Right.
So it tripped me out that people when it went in syndication and people started watching it, and like older people, it would like trip me out, like, oh, why are they watching it? Like, that's weird. This is for little kids.
Right.
And so I was blown away by that. And then the fact that it still kind of resonates these decades later just kind of blows me away. But I had a lot of fun. Doing it, and like I said, we did them all during the summertime, so it was it was a lot of 5 fun summers.
Yeah, that's a great, like you said, summer job, man. Hanging out with Kelly Kapowski.
I moved rocks. Yeah, I had a boss who it was a job that my dad got for me from at his friend's dock. And it would just be every day, just be hey, move that pile of rocks over here. It was like communist Russia, how they kept 99% employment rate. Just yeah, move that rock, move that pile of rocks here. It was just the same pile of rocks. So I think you had a better go.
Well, I had a couple of those summers too, though.
Listen, if you made it this far into the video,
which is far, no one ever does that on the internet.
It's the end. You made it to the end of the video.
The full fucking video.
You watched the whole thing. So if you liked it and you watched the whole thing, why don't you subscribe?
It means you like us.
Click the subscribe button, because if you don't, I'm going to fucking murder John.
And I'm going to like it.
Kill him with my bare fucking hands.
Yeah.
And if you weren't sold on this video, there's plenty more. Watch what's next up and then subscribe. But just subscribe so I don't have to fucking kill him.
Well, I don't know. Do what you want, but subscribe. Probably.